It takes some time getting used to it and shopping differently in the grocery store. You know, maybe not getting as many frozen meals. You have to buy more fresh fruits and vegetables.
And normally I would be really into this, but I got my new business. I worked at a pizza place for 2 years, and so just pulling out cheese pizzas, I'd be like, this looks so good.
When I go home and we go out to restaurants, it's really hard to eat somewhere if I don't want to eat just like a horrible salad.
I've always been a vegetarian my whole life, pretty much on and off. And then about 2 years ago, I found out that I was allergic to eggs and dairy. And I basically just can't breathe, and my throat gets really scratchy, and you know, sometimes I get like a rash. And so I found this out about 2 years ago at Thanksgiving because we were eating somewhere else than my family's house, and so I was eating all these foods. I wasn't really sure what they were, and I had a major allergic reaction, and so I had to just completely cut that out. And at the time I was still eating meat, you know, here and there, and I was like, if I'm going to cut out eggs and dairy, I might as well just cut out meat.
I was vegetarian for like 4 years, and a ton of my friends were vegan, and so I just felt like it was the next step.
What made me want to be a vegan is when I found out that there's still animal products in cheese. Because like a big part of being vegetarian for me is I ate a lot of cheese. And I found out that there's rennet in it, which is like either veal or pig stomach, and it grossed me out because the cheese is like a big part of my diet. So I kind of kept like reading on after that about like what foods you think are vegetarian, which actually aren't. So I just kind of went from there and gave up cheese for a couple weeks, and then from there I just kind of gave up eggs and everything else.
When we were at Kaiser's, I got a like small pizza with no cheese and like just a ton of vegetables on it, and the waiter put it down, and my friend Taylor was just like, "You're such a freak," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm totally a freak, okay."
One of my friends started being vegan as soon as I did, and now I have a second friend that's starting to be vegan, but otherwise I just have a bunch of friends that give me a bunch of shit all the time. I'm used to it, and they really don't care, but I think they just, I don't know, they have shitty jokes, and that's all they can come up with.
What do they say?
I mean, every single day they make tacos or something, and they just ask me how many I want, and think it's hilarious literally every single time. So yeah, I just tell them to make me a shitload of tacos, and that's the daily joke.
It's not about proving to others that you can be vegan or that, you know, you're adhering to this strict lifestyle. It's more just kind of eating what makes you feel good and what keeps you healthy.
Well, like, I hope I won't, but I don't know. I can't like predict the future. So.
Right.
I definitely miss like real pizza, like Chicago's pizza, but I'm getting over it. Like once you haven't had it for a while and you have like vegan pizza, it still tastes good, but I miss, I don't know, prosciutto maybe, because I'm Italian. I don't know.
I'm a big peanut butter and jelly fan.
Okay.
That's what I had for breakfast today. That's probably what I'll have for dinner today. And I'll probably have another peanut butter and jelly once I go back to my room. So,
how many peanut butter and jellies would that make today?